Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Here we are on a bright Monday morning with things getting back to normal, kind of here in Canada. I hope they are wherever you are around the world. Hope you guys are staying safe, because staying safe is important. Staying safe. Man, I'm having trouble speaking English today. All right, guys. Guess what? We have a few things lined up for this evening. I hope you guys are ready for it, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please remember to hit subscribe. We're at 670-something subscribers. We still have the chance to make it if we get a lot of people snowballing in really fast into our giveaway, that we could easily reach the 1,000 mark. So please pass it along to family, friends, relatives, whoever. Get them to subscribe so we can get to that 1,000 mark. And thank you again, of course, to the people on Patreon who make all this possible, guys. You're amazing. Thank you for supporting me. And, of course, the links are below to my giveaway video as well as my Patreon account if you choose to support me and if you choose to join the giveaway video. I hope you guys do. Remember, even $1 counts. I know it's like half a cup of coffee a month nowadays, but that little bit goes toward doing everything that I'm doing here. So thank you again. All right, let's get to the good stuff. There were some great new cards today that came out. I had I'll be honest, my regular 9-to-5 job took a lot out of me today, so I didn't have as much time as I would like to look at everything to really grasp it. So I grabbed some cards I thought were interesting. Some are going to be highlighted here. Some will be a little bit smaller. And I wanted to go in there and touch base on things, okay? And I did some in kind of combos of 1s and 2s. And one I want to talk about in particular for no other reason than to say I said this card was coming. And when they showed it today, I'm like, see, told you so. That's all I want to have is a told you so moment. So bear with me on that one, okay? Okay, so we're going to strip right here to this one. But, I gotta go over here. Sorry, my bad. I'm still learning technical things in life. You know, that's how it is. It's hard. All right, boom. All right, I'm off the screen for a second. This one took up a lot of space to make it look good. All right, we have Agadim's Awakening. Now, this card is awesome as far as I'm concerned. Yes, it's mythic, but take a look at this thing. 3+X, and it says return from your graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creature cards that each have a different converted mana cost of X or less. You can bring a lot of stuff back, guys. This is not a hard card to use. And with the combos of gaining life, losing life, things like the merchant guy who can like do damage and gain life in a black deck, this card is going to see play left, right, and center. And of course, it can come in as a land at first, right, guys? You can use this as a land to get the job done and then later surprise people when they've tapped out a mana or just, you know, you can catch people unawares. These lands all have the potential to catch unaware players of what's going on. People better be paying attention in Arena, and you better be paying attention in your local stores. This is going to be crazy. All right, Glasspool Mimic. I like this card. 3 casting cost, comes in as like a 0/0, but it comes in as a copy of a creature you control, except for it's a shapeshifter. Great card. Glad to see these kind of mimicking and shapeshifting cards back. I enjoy those type of cards. You can have a lot of fun when you're trying to manipulate things and try some cool stuff to make just go, ah. I love the aha moments in Magic where just you throw off some cool combo at a pre-release or something somebody didn't expect, and you just go, dude, and, you know, the table all goes quiet. Everyone's like, and they're looking right at your table, and you're like, yeah, I just did that. I don't know, I like those moments still, so I appreciate it. 2 very good cards. Let's go to the next ones. Not the full page this time. All right, now the Null Void Priest of Oblivion. All right, if you look at this, guys, he's a 2/1 for 2. But he has Menace and Lifelink right away. And if you kick him, you get to bring a creature back. So he's good early game as a 2/1 who's got Lifelink and Menace. But he's good as a long ranger for bringing back some powerful creature you need to have back on the battlefield. I like this card. He's going to see some play. And the artwork's just beautiful. All right, Vampire Cleric, awesome. Now, the Ancient Greenswarden, I'm telling you now, shenanigan card. Things are going to be fun with this. 6 casting costs. It has reach. It lets you play cards from your graveyard. So these red land destruction things that will be built because of these really cheap land destruction cards right now, this guy's going to let you bring those things back. But listen to this. If a land enters the battlefield, causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it gets to trigger an additional time. Oh my goodness! The fun this card will bring is putting a smile on my face right now, guys. Like, I don't know what happens there. I don't know why people do the things they do. But Wizards, I was a little bored for a couple of days with some of these spoilers. But now I see these new ones coming out and they're kind of flying out the screen. You're like, dude, this is some good stuff. Like, this is pretty fun. I also forgot to mention, now that I think about it, you can find me on Instagram, guys. MTG Mox on Instagram. And a lot of my Instagram followers have joined the channel. So it's awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. Now let's go on to the next one. I just don't want to forget to mention that. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I'm a busy guy. I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. All right. Next one. Okay. Here's the I told you so. Undo Inversion. Comes in as a land, but you can flip it, of course. For the 8 casting cost, destroy all non-land permanents. So when you destroy a non-land permanent, guys, everything blows up. Remember I told you about 7 or 8 videos ago, I made mention that Planar Cleansing is rotating out, and they will have another Wrath of God type card enter. Because Shatter of the Sky is kind of like the early range one. Then you have the mid-range ones. You know, it gets pretty good. Excuse me 1 second, I gotta pause recording. Hey guys, sorry, I'm back. I just like splice out, splice in. I thought I locked my wife and my son out who are just getting home now. And you know, at that moment you're like, can I just keep recording? Or did I lock my family out of the home and the dog's barking to let me know this? And then I ran upstairs. I was like, ah! And then I'm going to have to splice this together. So, pardon me, that was one half and then the second half. All right. Where was it? Okay, sorry. Let's go back to this one here for a second. Is it part 1? This one. Okay, so Undo's Inversion. I told you guys this card was coming. I made mention of this card, like I said, a few videos ago, because I'm starting to track certain patterns of card types that appear. Maybe not the exact same card, but similar types that will do the similar effect in the game to get the result you want. Remember, Planar Cleansing was 6, but of that 6, it was 3 white and 3 other. This is 2 white and 6 other. A lot more, but you have early cards now that can help you out with board wipes to get you there, okay? So I wanted to mention that because I did have a told you so moment. I did. All right, I knew this was coming. I'm telling you, I'm starting to get a handle on some of this stuff. Now, I'm going to pop 2 cards up at the same time because I want to talk about this for a second. All right, this caught my eye, and I saw it today. I said, this is going to be awesome. So, and I'm going to hate it, by the way, because I hate these types of decks, but it's going to happen. So, here we have this beautiful Relic Golem, 3 casting cost. Relic Golem can attack or block unless an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. And you can tap target player mills too. Kind of reminds you of a millstone, right? But here's my hated life and I hate you all. There we go. Maddening Cacophony. It says each opponent mills 8 cards. If this spell was kept, instead each opponent mills half their deck. Think about what this says. On turn 2, Maddening Cacophony makes somebody flip 8. Turn 3, Relic Golem comes out. Turn 4, 6/6 smashing you in the face. Or making you flip 2 more in these card denial decks we've been seeing, where they just flip your whole deck out. But look at this. If you can manage to afford the kicker, if you can afford that kicker, you're going to flip half your deck. I don't like decks like this because if it flips half my deck away, if they do a blue counterspell deck where it's just all counters, 4 of these things in there, and you get 4 of these Relic Golems so they have some hitting power. You put a few other small, minor flip cards of 4 or 5. Before you know it, you flip somebody's deck out, and the game is done. Unless you have to, somehow they got a midnight clock going, which they can't by turn 3. Because you flipped half their deck by turn 6. I don't like it. I'm not happy. I'm going to grunt and groan about this card. Only because I don't like it. I don't tend to use cards like this. And I just can picture myself building some cool deck that I like. And I'm going to see this combo come at me every day. Combo, 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 combo. And I don't like that. Because I can just see it being... It's obviously meant to synergy together. But you're going to see it all the time, guys. Trust me. I got so used to suing... Well, I did it to people as well. Because I had to play this deck when... I think it was Peddler today asked that question. Why I think it would be banned. Why was Agent of Treachery banned? Why did they ban the cat? They ban things now if they get too heavy of usage. Not because it's unfair play. They don't like seeing the same type of decks being played. They like every deck to have different types and different combinations. But they tilt the bucket too deep one way sometimes. Right? Bucket gets too full with one type of deck. So that's when they start banning cards to try to weaken those decks. Which is why I think even this combination will be allowed to play it for a year and a half and they'll ban it. Just like they did like the Cauldron Cat and stuff. Because you start seeing the exact same decks in these sacrifice decks, in a card denial deck, in a treachery deck on like turn 4, I was taking people's things with the treachery. Right? It can easily be done. You just got to build a deck around it and just quick draw, quick draw, quick draw. So I just want to make mention of this because I don't like this particular combo. It'll be fun to play, but I'm not big on the card flipping decks where, I don't know, I used to hate them as a kid. I don't mind millstoning somebody for 2. I used to do that as a kid too. Mill. It's the idea like, oh, here you lose 8. Next turn you lose 8 more. Okay, out of my 60 card deck, I just lost 16 cards. 2 hands worth of cards. And then, in turn 7 or 8, when I'm trying to finally get something going, because they flipped like, 5 or 6 land, I got some denial stuff going, like, okay, maybe I can get in there. Then they flip half your deck, and you got like 10, 15 cards left. And you cry. See, I'm not big on that sort of thing happening. So I'm not huge on that. That's all I'm saying, is that stuff can bother me a little bit. So please keep it in mind. You're going to see this combination a lot. Be aware of it. It is going to come to get you guys. It's unavoidable. Okay? And get rid of those 2 cards. And Lethal Form Engine. It says here, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. So now let's bring up this card again. Do you see my problem with this card? Is it staring you at the screen right now going, Because I'm seeing a problem with this card. Because it's just going to keep coming. And coming and coming. And I don't like it. So there's my complaint for the day. I know. Thank you for putting up with me. All right, guys. That's all I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is MTG Moxman. Please spread the word, guys. We can get there. Really, we can. We just got to get more eyeballs viewing the channel. Get some more people hooked in there. Get your friends and family. Hook them in like a fish. We'll get to that 1,000. I got faith in us. All right, guys. Have a great day tonight. This is MTG Moxman. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow. Stay loose, man. Stay loose. I don't even know what that means, but it means just, chill out. Have a good day. It's only Monday. We're all going to make it to the end of the week. Don't worry. We're going to make it there. All right. Cheers, guys. You ever have one of those days where you're taking a walk around the block and you just have enough time to take the walk around the block? So you take the walk, but then you have the time. It's kind of weird. Let's hope we make 1K. That's all I'm going to say.